I hate men. Don't ever talk to me again.
One of my painful high school memories. I, Katsutoshi Kurota, asked a girl out for the first time in my life, and she completely rejected me. It was just a dream. I still see her cruel expression even in my dreams. She really did flat out reject me. It's already been 2 years since then. Jeez, what's wrong with me? A phone call? It's Tetsuya. Tetsuya is one of my friends here in college and a total flirt. Still, he's a good guy deep down. Hey, what's up? Katsutoshi! Sorry for calling you so early. See, I've got this mixer tomorrow. Pass. Don't shut me down like that! At least let me finish talking! Let me guess, you want me to come along, right? I mean, yes? No, thanks. Can you imagine me around chatty girls? Okay, sure. But Miss Kanon's coming this time. Miss who? Haven't you heard of her? The most beautiful girl on campus who's earned the title of Miss Kanon 3 years in a row. She's a knockout, you know? Ah, so that's who Tetsuya's got his eyes on. 3 years in a row, which makes her a fourth-year student and 3 years older than us if my math is right. This is way too last minute. I know, but I don't want to cancel it the day before. You just need me to even out the numbers? That's all, so please come. I'll treat you later, promise. I bet he just doesn't want to miss a shot with Miss Whoever. I don't think I've ever seen him this desperate either. He usually isn't like this, so I decided to join the mixer. It's now the day of the mixer. Oh, why's she here? Is fate playing a trick on me? If you want to know why I'm shaking so hard, it's because of the girl across from me and looking straight at me.
Katsutoshi, right?
Yeah.
Have you forgotten who I am?
No, I remember you. Her name is Kazuha Sagami, and she's the source of my trauma. I think she's gotten even prettier than she was when we were in high school. But she still has the same icy aura. Either way, what are the chances of her and a boy she rejected in high school meeting again at a mixer?
Oh, do you two know each other? Ugh, well, back off. Oh, it's fine. Hi, I'm Akame Sagami.
Wait, so…
Sounds like you noticed. Yep, I'm Kazuha's big sister. Ugh, sis, you're too close. Aw, don't be so shy.
For sisters, they're nothing alike. The lively, sociable older sister and the cool-headed younger sister who wants nothing to do with other people. You'd never think they were related. Although I guess they do have similar faces. Hey, Katsutoshi! Does Miss Kanon have her eye on you or something? Huh? Don't hum me! The hot brunette you're talking to is Miss Kanon. Her?
Hi, Miss Kanon at your service. Can you believe I've won 3 years in a row?
There's something sweet and innocent about her. Listen, you! Miss Kanon's mine! I got it. You don't have to look at me like that. I'm just here to balance things out. I haven't even considered going out with anyone here. Especially not someone like Miss Kanon herself.
Hey, Kazuha? Katsutoshi? How do you two know each other anyway?
You see…
We were in the same high school. Nothing more, nothing less.
Huh? I didn't expect her to leave out that I'd asked her out. Maybe she forgot about it?
Then I guess that makes me your senior. You can talk to me about anything.
Oh, I couldn't.
What are you blushing for?
I'm not blushing!
You obviously are.
Okay, then what's with your attitude?
Nothing. I don't have an attitude. Oh my. What is it? It's nothing. Nothing at all. Then what's with the smirking? Just thinking how great it was to force you to come along. Excuse me?
Hey, we're just here to have some fun. No need to be so upset. I've never seen Kazuha like this before. And I butt into her conversation.
Ugh, you got some nerve, you know. Now, enough with the glaring. And just who do you think you're petting?
They get along as well as oil and fire.
But Kazuha, I thought you loved being petted. I don't.
Thanks to Akame, Kazuha was in an even worse mood. And for whatever reason, Kazuha continued glaring at me, making me want to crawl into the ground while Tetsuya and Akemi get to enjoy the time. That was fun! Anyone ever going somewhere else? We were in that restaurant for about 2 hours, and after we left, Tetsuya wanted to continue the get-together. I just want to go home already. I can't take much more. Kazuha really has been glaring solely at me.
Sorry, I have to take care of some other things today.
Oh, I see. Does this mean we're all leaving now? It's over! Yeah, that's what it sounds like. No, I mean her not sticking around. She's done with us. I couldn't get with Miss Kanon. Oh, that's what you meant. I felt a little bad for Tetsuya, but I was glad it was over. It was better for my health this way. And thus concluded the day.
If we live in the same direction, I guess it's likely we take the same train, right?
Except I couldn't get away from the Sagami sisters. And as Akemi said, she, Kazuha, and I are on the same train. Oh, oh, the irony.
Oh, since we're here, want to exchange contact info? If you don't mind, anyway. Are you serious? What are you up to now? We were at the mixer together, so it's normal to want to keep in touch. Do you have something against me talking to Katsutoshi? No, that's not it. Then what are we waiting for? You gonna do it?
Well, I mean, Kazuha's staring hard at me. She really doesn't want me to exchange contact info, huh? I guess given that Akemi is also Miss Kanon, she probably has a lot of weird guys trying to get her number. Maybe Kazuha suspects me of being one of those guys.
Kazuha, what did I say about glaring? Don't mind her, Katsutoshi. I'm the one asking to exchange contacts.
In that case, since Akemi offered, we exchanged contact information. Even through the intense pressure Kazuha was giving off. A bit later, I got off the train first. Akemi waved goodbye with a smile, but Kazuha seemed extremely pissed. It'll be scary running into her again. Besides, all Akemi and I did was exchange contact info. I probably wouldn't see Kazuha again. At least that's what I thought.
Come on in, Katsutoshi.
The very next day, Akemi invited me over to her place. She said there was something important we had to talk about. There's no way Akemi's asking me out, right?
Hi.
Hi, Kazuha. Nice to see you. Even if they were living together, I didn't think Kazuha would come out and say hi.
This apartment's all mine and Kazuha's, so make yourself at home. Now, let's hang out in Kazuha's room. What? Why my room? He's your guest.
But your room's cleaner.
Your point? I've never had a guy in my room before. Yeah, I know. Even I haven't seen your room. You sure you're okay with me whisking Katsutoshi off to my room? What's that supposed to mean? Just making sure you won't regret this later. It'll be just me and him, so whatever we do, no complaining, okay? Sis.
Please stop. Don't rile her up even more. I don't know for sure if it was because of Akemi's prodding, but Kazuha's mood worsened in a flash. Now it was probably only a matter of time until she took it out on me.
Do whatever you want. Oh, really? Okay then. Let's go to my room then, Katsutoshi.
What?
Why are you clinging to his arm? Oh, just because. Maybe we'll do even more when we get to my room.
Huh?
No eavesdropping now. It might be too much for my little sister's ears. Ugh.
Oh no, what am I walking into? Akemi led me into her room, my worries and all.
You're the guy who asked Kazuha out when she was in high school, right?
A question I never expected to hear caught me off guard. How do you…
Oh, so it was you! I thought I recognized your name. Tell me, what do you like about Kazuha?
I mean, she's smart and always scored the best on tests, and she just seemed cool. Besides that, she's pretty scary. But there's a kindness you wouldn't expect to her, too.
Oh, you're so into her!
No, I'm not! Besides, Kazuha hates men. When she's so attractive, there must have been other guys who asked her out.
Nope, you're the only one who tried.
That can't be right. She always had people around her, but people don't always confess their feelings to the person they like.
In Kazuha's case, she became known for disliking men. So it'd be harder to ask her out if you know you'll just be rejected, right? I think you're amazing for trying, and I think Kazuha took notice of you for it.
Wait, what do you mean?
I think you'll find out soon. Here, take a look. Kazuha's spying on us.
Huh? She is, isn't she just checking on us because of what you said earlier?
It's more than that. She's always been awkward about her feelings. Although, at this rate, she'll never get past eavesdropping. Shall we kiss?
Where'd this come from?
You're so cute, I just want to eat you up. It's okay, just let me lead. Stop!
As Akemi's face approached mine, Kazuha burst into the room, and she immediately pulled us apart.
Don't you dare go any further!
Kazuha?
I thought you'd come flying in, but wow, you're really telling me off.
Akemi was really surprised. It sounded like Kazuha's reaction was greater than she predicted. I was surprised too.
Well, this works out. I'm gonna go set the table, so be honest with him, okay? I'll leave you two alone now.
Yeah, you're just gonna leave us like this?
You got this.
Easier said than done. What was I supposed to do in this scenario?
Cheater.
What'd you call me?
I'm the one you asked out, but here you are, fawning all over my sister.
Wait, is she jealous? How am I cheating? You rejected me, didn't you?
You're not wrong.
Then what's with the accusation?
Ugh.
Sorry, not that I'm complaining. I just want to know what your reasoning is. I clearly put her in a worse mood, so I hurried to clarify. Although it looked like she also wanted to talk.
Well, after you asked me out, I started noticing you more.
You were watching me?
You were the first boy to ever ask me out. I rejected you, but I barely knew you either. So I secretly kept an eye on you and thought you were a really kind person. And somewhere along the way, I started thinking about you more.
I didn't think you had this side to you at all. But if you had just talked to me...
Talk to you?
Shoot, did I step on a landmine here? That came out without thinking, and I could tell from her mood shift that I shouldn't have said that.
You're the one who kept running away anytime I tried to talk to you. You'd avoid eye contact, you'd always go off somewhere if I tried to get close.
You're not wrong. I was so broken up from being rejected by her that I kept as much distance as I could from her. So even when we'd pass each other... Yikes, am I really that terrible?
Well, not that I can blame you. I did reject you really badly, so you had no obligation to hear me out if I suddenly tried to approach you. It's not like I could force you to either.
So that's how it was. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. It was my fault after all.
She didn't do anything wrong, though. Of course, she rejected guys she wasn't interested in. But I think Kazuha noticing me shows that she's really kind and thoughtful. Most girls would just forget about the guys they reject. Do you still like me by any chance?
I never said anything about liking you. But you are still on my mind. I still think a lot about what happened then. So when I told Akemi, she forced me to go to that mixer with her. To leave behind loose ends and find new love, she said.
So that's why you were there. Wait, so this was why Akemi was at the mixer?
But you like my sister better anyway, don't you?
Huh?
I mean, just look at her. She's sweet and gorgeous and popular. You were flirting with her.
That's not entirely true. Okay, fine, I do think she's cute, but you're the one I'm in love with, Kazuha. Heck, I still have dreams about you. Well, more specifically about the trauma of being rejected than from being in love.
Really? You'd choose me over my sister?
Of course! You're the one for me.
Then, will you go out with me? Please?
If your crush asked you out, is there anyone who'd say no? Obviously, I'm telling her yes. After that... How come you get to have such a cute girlfriend? Life isn't fair! While Tetsuya was busy being jealous, Kazuha and I got to be really close. From the hand-holding to linking arms, she's surprisingly affectionate. There is still one problem, though.
Akemi, why are you clinging onto my Katsutoshi? Get off him!
Akemi will sometimes lick my arm just to annoy Kazuha. She loves seeing Kazuha's reactions. I get to see this adorable side to my girlfriend, but then Kazuha won't let me go home. It's pretty tough. But even so, I have a cute girlfriend, and life is good.
I'm sorry, I can't go out with you, Tatsumi.
One day after school, after I worked up my courage to tell her my feelings for her, Tatsumi Kihara, was rejected right away. Oh, I see.
Yes, I would prefer you to be a friend.
This is such an awkward feeling. It can't be helped. I've liked her for many years, but I was rejected. And the other who rejected me. It's no wonder that this would become awkward. My youthful days are finished. This is how I was rejected by Akane Sakuma. I had been friends with Akane Sakuma for a long time. My heart proved that a friendship between a man and a woman cannot exist. But that didn't seem to be the case for her. I want to die. How can I meet her from tomorrow? This friendship that had lasted for years is sure to break apart now. I don't want to go to school.
I'm coming in!
Suddenly, although this should be my room, the door opened without being knocked. There appeared a beautiful girl with beautiful brown hair and face. She became my sister just a year ago. Oh, hi.
What is it? You look like...
I'm sad that the dinner tonight isn't curry rice.
Does that desperation look that light? I guess you wouldn't understand how it feels to be rejected.
Well, true, I have never been rejected.
She became my sister-in-law a year ago. Mika goes to the same high school as me, and we're both in our second year. Because of that, I often hear stories, and there's stories about how many guys come to confess their love for her. It's clear that we aren't related, for she looks beautiful and is also outgoing. Man, I don't like people who one-up people. Is she really that outgoing?
It's fine, it's not the end of the world.
I can't be an adult.
She probably will have forgotten about you by tomorrow. You don't have such a memorable face after all.
Putting in a verbal abuse while consoling me? What a high-handed technique she's using. Mika got off the bed as she left to go and get something. Oh, okay. What is she going to get? I wondered what she was talking about, but since dinner was ready, I got myself off the bed. Thank you for the delicious meal.
My pleasure.
My parents come home late. It's not a surprise since my father met my current mother at their workplace where they have to do a lot of overtime work. I could cook for myself. A year went by and Mika ended up being in charge of the meals in this house. Today's meal was also delicious.
Thanks.
Then I'll do the dishes, okay?
Thanks, please.
I'm in charge of washing the dishes, so I made my way to the kitchen with the dishes. When I think about it, a beautiful girl who can also cook is kind of miraculous, isn't it? She's perfect. I'm utterly jealous of her.
Oh, by the way, Mom said that she wants you to sign this paper.
Okay, I wonder what it is.
Who knows? I got it, but I don't really know.
Okay. So, where should I sign?
You can write your name here.
I wrote my name as Mika told me to. Huh? After I finished writing, I realized that there was a carbon paper underneath the paper. I wanted to see what it was, so I tried to see the paper underneath.
There is nothing there.
I see. But Mika grabbed my arm to stop me from doing so. Hey, let go! This is obviously very suspicious.
Really, there is nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yes, there is! Mika tried very hard to stop me, but I had more physical power as a guy. Ah! When I flipped over the page, there was the marriage registration form! On top of that, right under where I had signed was where the signature was supposed to be on the marriage registration form, and the other person on it was, for some reason, Mika's name. Isn't this rather suspicious?
You're just imagining things.
No way. Oh, I see, it's just my imagination!
That's right.
Right, it looks very much like the marriage registration form that the one sees at the city office, but a marriage between siblings is impossible!
I'll take this to the city office later.
Wait, is this not my imagination? No, wait, why are we suddenly talking about getting married? I cannot understand this situation. I thought that she was just playing around, but she had already prepared a carbon paper that seemed way too well thought out.
I will tell you my true feelings. I like you, Tatsumi.
The shock of this fact took me completely by surprise.
Otherwise, I wouldn't do something like this.
So really?
Yes, very much so.
I see.
So much that I want to marry you.
Her words could not be more convincing. But we're brother and sister! Ugh.
We are step-siblings, so it's fine. Our parents decided to get married on their own to begin with. We were complete strangers to each other.
Well, I guess that a parent's action shouldn't hinder their daughter's romance. But, yeah...
I know it's not something one says about oneself, but I think I'm pretty good marriage material.
I think so too, but my feeling for you as my sister is stronger. Mika's words make me happy, but she is family. It had only been a year since we became family, but this relationship has become something firm inside of me. Of course I think she's a cute and attractive girl.
I see.
Mika looked down sadly. I could feel a sense of guilt rising up within me.
But I will take this to the city office.
You are a strong-willed one. What is driving you to go so far, though? I tried to take the marriage registration form away from her several times, but when she brought out the knife, I gave up. I decided to take refuge in my room for now. I needed to figure out some way to get that paper from her. It's not that I don't like her, but if I end up marrying her, our family's relationship could get worse. Since I'm not 18 yet, the form probably won't be accepted, but after a year it would be. That's why I want to get that form away from her somehow. Having said that, I don't think that she would just hand it over to me with the way that she just acted now. This means that the only time that I can attempt this would be while she's taking a bath or sleeping. She wouldn't take the form with her while she's taking a bath, surely. If it's not there, I could try looking for it while she's sleeping. I don't think she would go down that easily. Mika, I don't give up just because you threatened me with a knife. For the sake of our family peace and the reputation of our neighbors, I am going to do my best. But I didn't realize something at the time. That I had forgotten the shock of having been rejected by Akane.
I thought you would come.
What? When I was looking around in her room while she was taking a bath, Mika came into her room with a bath towel around her right away. Usually she would take around 30 minutes for her bath. Why are you here?
Of course I knew that you would come looking for the marriage registration form.
Well, anyway, shame on you! You're my sister, you can't just walk around with a towel on you!
Doesn't matter. As you say, I am your sister, right?
Darn it, you're always wearing pajamas otherwise!
Well, you'll get used to this sooner or later when we are together.
Jeez.
I know you are happy to see my figure like this.
What is this girl saying? Oh man, what I have to put up with when someone has too much self-confidence.
I can tell that you are enjoying this.
As I was saying... Huh? In any case, I had failed in my first attempt, and I will do my best with my second attempt. That was when I had been thinking as I entered Mika's room while she was asleep. She's sleeping soundly. She must have thought I gave up. You think too lightly of me. I don't give up that easily. Let's find where she put that marriage registration form. I looked around in the dark trying not to make any sounds, but then...
I caught you.
What?! Suddenly, my arm was grabbed in the dark room.
I would be fine with it, you know.
Hey, ever since I've written on that marriage registration form, your character has completely changed!
I guess I can't take back what I've done.
Mika looks beautiful. I think it can't be helped that my heart is beating this wildly. My sister is just too beautiful!
Well, what can I make you do? The sins of coming into a young girl's room is quite high.
I just wanted to take that registration form! That is something entirely different, I wanted to say.
Give it up. I've already talked to our parents about this.
That's why they looked at me with such gentle eyes when they came back home. They should have stopped Mika, or at least my dad should have.
It was pretty easy convincing those around us.
Mika laughed as she placed herself on top of me. Why is it that she likes me? The next morning, despite what happened the night before, we were making our way to school as usual. I thought that you would want to have your arm around me while walking.
We aren't even going out together, so that would be strange, wouldn't it?
I think it's strange that you would try and submit a marriage registration form when we aren't even going out together.
Hey, you two, good morning.
When we came to the school entrance, someone called out to us. When I turned around, there was Akane, the girl who had just turned me down yesterday after many years of friendship.
Morning.
Morning, Akane.
Oh, good.
Akane seemed relieved to see our reactions. What happened?
Well, because of what happened yesterday, I thought we might end up having an awkward relationship.
Oh, I see. You told me that you would prefer to stay as friends.
Tatsumi.
And because of Mika, I am not as desperate as I was yesterday. In a way, Mika saved me.
Ah.
What?
No, it's nothing.
I am thankful to her, but her way of doing things was quite incredible. You'd think that she would have done something different. But I want to tell Akane what happened yesterday. Yesterday, there were many things that happened with Mika. Did you actually sign the marriage registration form with your stepsister?
Did you fall in love with your stepsister? Did you actually sign the marriage registration form with your stepsister's name on it? I see.
So, that's how things are, but I hope that we can continue to be friends, Akane.
Okay. I will take this story to my grave.
Oh, you don't need to be that secretive. A secret carried down the generations?
All right. It's nice that friends talk to each other, but if we don't go quickly, we'll be late. Oh, all right.
Hey, don't push! I feel like she really emphasized the word friend. Well, it's fine. As Mika says, if we don't go quickly, we'll be late. Hey, did you hear? Somebody confessed his love for your stepsister again! After class started and some time passed, a friend of mine told me that. I wonder how many times it's happened so far. How many times have I heard this story? I'm envious of you, Tatsumi. Why? You can see Mika when she comes out of the bath and things like that every day, right? No, I can't. She's cute and her figure is great and her character is great. You weren't even related to her, but you get to live with her. Man, I'm so jealous. I wish that I could punch someone. That's true. Now that I think about it, perhaps my position is quite fortunate. I didn't realize that Mika would be so well liked. I wonder why she came to like me. She's never even shown a hint of feeling toward me. But it would be bad if I were to lay my hands on my sister, right? That's for sure. If you lay your hands on Miss Mika, I will kill you. This was no longer an ethical problem, but one that endangered my life. But why did she come to like me? To be honest, I'm happy that she came to like me, but why?
Tatsumi, open your mouth!
I don't think that I've been particularly cool or anything, since I've only acted as a member of the family towards her.
Do you want to eat some more?
To begin with, we started to be on good terms only a few months ago. Hey, Mika?
What?
We didn't used to be on such good terms before, right?
That's true. It was not so comfortable for me either to suddenly live with a classmate. But at the same time, I could not say no to my mother's remarriage. I vented my anger at you, Tatsumi.
Now that I think about it, I'm surprised that we came to have such a good relationship. To the extent that she would now want to feed me.
But it makes sense to me.
Oh?
It's because you didn't give up. You were doing your best to make a family, and however many times I shrug you away, you didn't give up. On top of that, you had no hidden intentions about me. I thought that since we were living under the same roof, things like that could happen.
No way. That wouldn't happen normally.
Right, since you are that kind of person. But not everyone is like you, Tatsumi. With my looks, I have many kinds of people coming to me, and those are the only people I knew.
I see.
But I realized that a few months back. Do you remember when I came back home drenched?
Welcome back. Whoa! Why are you so wet?
Can you not stare at me like that?
This is not time to be talking. I'll get you a towel right now.
Hey! You could see through my clothes at the time.
Oh, do you have to say that now?
No, I thought you would say something about it, but in the end, you were worried about me. You treated me sincerely as a member of the family, and I was happy about that. That's why compared to anyone I have met until now, you saw me as who I am.
Oh.
For me, I can't help not liking you.
I guess those words came from someone who had this many admirers. Just as before, I think her words are from her true feelings. Her eyes tell me that she's serious. But we are...
Family, right? Then don't worry about it.
Normally, I think people would.
I already got permission from our parents. If you are worried about what people at school would say, we can wait until we are adults to make the marriage legal. The number of people who would be in touch with us after high school would be limited.
You really have thought this out, huh?
Yes, because I am serious about it. But if you really don't want to, then I will give up.
As she said this, she brought her mouth closer to my ears.
As a woman, am I not good for you? You don't like me? I don't want to be rejected because we are family.
I can see how the words "because we are family" would not be so sincere in matters of romance. There is someone that I don't like or do like. If the reason is like that, it would be an honest one, but just to reject the idea because we're a family, not related however, is maybe not the right thing. Good morning.
Morning, Tatsumi.
Oh, where's Dad and Mom?
They already left while you were sleeping.
Those workaholics. I thought I got up in time for school, but to think that they're already gone.
Go wash your face and let's have breakfast quickly. I don't want to leave the cleaning up until the last minute.
Okay, thanks as always.
Sure, you're welcome. Hey, there is something I wanted to ask you.
Huh? My 3 size?
Why would a girl want to ask a guy's 3 size?
True, thanks to my chest muscles, my bust size is A.
It's okay to say that we're going out, right?
Huh?
Hey, that's dirty!
Didn't I say that I need more time to think? After all, I'd just gotten rejected. I feel sorry that I can't answer right away, but I thought that she was fine with waiting for a little while.
That sort of saying usually ends up in people going out with each other, don't you think?
You are quite forceful. I'm almost impressed by my stepsister.
Oh, is it all right? I am quite good material, you know.
Oh, today I was asked to meet with a classmate of mine after school. This way of pressuring me, she is used to this.
When I think about it, I can't submit that marriage registration form until we've graduated. To have 2 married couples in one house? What do you think about that?
No. If that's the case, we can wait to get married until we're both working adults. When we start work, we could then earn enough money to rent a place for ourselves.
Does that mean you would marry me?
She looks happy and wraps her arms around me as she says these words. Hey, don't hug me! When I was rejected by a person that I liked and I was in despair, my stepsister told me that she liked me. She forced me to sign the marriage registration form, but the desperation that I felt then was no longer there. This was probably thanks to my stepsister who lives with me.
Tatsumi, I like you a lot.
A few years after this, whether we will actually get married or not is a story for another time.
Kato, wanna go out for drinks?
This is Makoto Saejima, one of the most beautiful women at work. Why would she invite me, Kato Hamamura, out to drink? That's because we started here at the same time. There wasn't anyone else who started with us, so we became good friends during training. Why's she always asking him to go drinking? For real, Makoto never joins us when we invite her. That said, our friendship has drawn the ire of many of our coworkers towards me. Still, I enjoy drinking with Makoto and I'm happy when she invites me out. Later...
They're so persistent. No matter how many times I turn them down, they won't stop asking me to drink with them.
After a few drinks, Makoto started complaining about the attention she gets at work. When she drinks, she doesn't remember whatever she says or does, no matter how much you ask her. So I'm the one who ends up remembering almost all of her woes for her. Must be hard being popular.
Don't put it like that. It's not like I asked to be.
That wasn't my intention.
Besides, aren't they the problem for constantly asking me out?
You might have a point. I sympathize with wanting to go out with her, though. If she realizes I like her, we could be even closer, but I'm trying to avoid that. I continued lending an ear.
That was yummy.
I ask every time, Makoto, but don't you think you drink too much?
Huh? I'm okay, really.
I'm always asking because you're really not. Once she starts drinking, she goes on a roll and ends up drunk like this. Whenever she gets like this, I worry some weirdo might try and snatch her away. Make sure you get home safely, okay?
You could totes come home with me.
This again? You shouldn't just invite guys to your home.
It would be fine if it's you.
No, it wouldn't. Come on, go inside already.
Boo!
Enough of that, you shouldn't stay out much longer. Good night. With that, I started my way home, leaving her childish personality behind. I'm always happy to accept her invitations to go out drinking, but I definitely prefer when she's sober. Though I have a hunch about what she's trying to do. I'm home! Actually, I haven't moved out yet. My dad died when I was young, so it's just me and my mom. She does all the cooking and chores, so I have it pretty easy. In return, I cover the bills and grocery shopping. Huh? Why is there a baby?
Kato, welcome home.
Hey, Mom, is she?
Yes, this is your niece, Chihiro.
By the way, I also have an older sister, and Chihiro is her daughter. Wow, she's already crawling around now.
Chi, tell Uncle Kato, welcome home.
I'm home, Chi. I don't know if she actually understands me, but it's okay because she's so cute. How are babies so adorable? You want me to hold you? Okay. I figured what she wanted and started carrying her. She seemed happy and nestled her face into my chest.
Children really seem to love you, don't they? You never liked it when I picked you up, though.
Yeah, that is weird. Well, as long as she's happy, right? For some reason, I've always been good with kids. Even growing up, all the neighbor kids would surround me and play. I've also taken children to the Lost Child Center at malls countless times. Maybe because I look harmless and approachable? At any rate, I'm home. I took a bath and I had dinner. And then I played with Chi. I'm glad she loves me so much. Oh yeah, what's up with Sis anyway?
She said she has to be away on a business trip for a week. Her husband's also away working at another branch. They worried about who'd take care of Chi, so they asked me to watch her.
Oh, okay. They're that busy, huh? Your mom works super hard, Chi. I continued to play with Chi until she fell asleep. We'll be together all week, but part of me is jealous of my sister for having such a cute kid. Now I want my own kid, one just as cute as Chi. The next day...
Kato, want to go out for drinks again?
Sorry, Makoto, I have to go straight home today.
Oh, okay. Maybe next time then.
For sure. I got my things ready as soon as I could clock out. My adorable niece was waiting for me at home, after all. I didn't want to waste a single second with Chi. I'll be home soon, Chi. Just wait for me. I'm home!
Home already? And just how hard were you running? More importantly, you're never home this early.
When I thought about Chi waiting at home, I just had to hurry back. For more context, Chi was just bawling when I had to leave for work this morning. Seeing her in tears as she tried to keep me home made me consider calling in to take the day off. I couldn't force any more work on my coworkers like this, but I couldn't bear to leave my adorable niece alone for long either. That's why I hurried home. Chi, I'm home! She instantly perked up when she saw that I was home. She's so freaking cute! The day after...
Kato, how about tonight?
Sorry, I have to be home today early too.
I see.
I swear I'll make it up to you. And the day after that...
Kato!
Sorry, maybe next time!
Oh, something's up. Just what's going on here? We've always gone out for drinks, but he's been turning me down all week. And he's been rushing home after work. No way. Did he get a girlfriend?
Hey, Makoto, if you want to have drinks, I'm free.
I just have to know.
Not even hearing me, huh? Got it. Sorry I asked.
Oh, dear.
What's up?
We're out of soy sauce. Could you go and get some?
Oh, okay. I'll go out right now. What is it, Chi? You want to go with me? Will we be okay? I'm used to playing with her at home, but I've never taken a baby outside with me before. I had no idea what I should do at all.
Gee, why don't you stay home with Granny?
I guess she wants to stay with me, huh?
Oh dear.
It's no fair, not the puppy dog eyes. Is there anyone who can refuse a baby in near tears when locked in their sight? Nope, not me. Listen closely, Chi. It's dangerous out there, so be a good girl, okay? Good, let's go. Lucky for us that Sis left us a baby carrier, so I went out carrying Chi in it. She seemed to like it so far and wasn't being fussy. So far, so good. But as soon as I stepped outside, though... For some reason, Makoto was in front of my house. Maybe... No, actually, I can't come up with a reason. Did you need something? Makoto? Hello, Makoto? Could you speak up?
A baby?
Oh, her? This...
You have a baby!
Wait!
You're a married man!
Huh? Makoto, hold on, what's wrong? The neighbors will hear you if you cry that loudly. Oh no, Chi, not you too. I don't know if it was because Makoto's crying scared her, but she started crying too. At this rate...
Why is she crying? Both of you come inside before you bother the neighbors.
This could happen. The neighbors might come out to see what the matter is, and Mom doesn't want weird rumors to start going around, so I went back in and explained everything to her.
I'm sorry for bothering you at this time. It's really no problem. Your name is Makoto, right? Why were you crying? Well...
Kato, what did you do to her?
Wait, I didn't do anything.
I find that hard to believe. She came into our home in tears. You must have done something to this poor girl.
I didn't...
He didn't. It's not his fault. I was just surprised.
Surprised? By what?
By Kato and his baby.
What?
I was surprised to learn that he's married and has a child. Kato really didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, I see. So that's what this is.
I'm really sorry for bothering you like this. I'll be on my way right now.
Oh, you don't have to worry about leaving. Rather, I can't let you go just yet.
Huh?
So, can you handle this on your own?
I'm not a kid anymore. I think I've got this. You're alright giving us some space?
Okay, come on, Chi. Come play with Granny.
No!
Now, we have to go.
It's okay, Mom. She'll behave. It's like she also said she will. She will probably start crying if Mom tries to take her away, so I figured her staying is probably better for everyone. Anyway, where do I even start? I guess I should clear things up first. Chi isn't my child. I turned Chi around to face Makoto.
Then is she your baby sister?
No, Chi is my niece. She is my older sister's child.
Your sisters? You've never mentioned having a sister.
Yeah, I don't talk about her much. I don't want people to think I have a complex toward her or anything.
Then why have you been rushing home these past few days? Not because of Chi, is it?
Okay, so my sister's out on this week-long business trip, so she asked us to take care of Chi. They don't usually live in this house, so I'm watching over Chi while my sister's gone. That's why I've been hurrying home.
Meaning, this has all been my misunderstanding?
Well, that really isn't your fault. I was the one acting weird, so don't worry about it. Still, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
This was all a misunderstanding, and I've taken up your time. I've even come into your home. I'm so sorry.
Makoto's a sensible woman. Now that we've cleared things up, I guess that she's realizing how far she took things. It's okay, you don't need to apologize. I'm actually really happy.
What for?
Think about it. You came all the way to my house to know why we haven't gone drinking recently? You thought that I was married. Anyone can see that you're in love with me, right?
That's right, but you didn't have to say it out loud.
Wow, she really is tripping over her tongue. But yeah, that's why I'm happy. I'm in love with you too, Makoto.
What? Do you mean it? You're not forcing it?
I mean every word. I've been working with a wonderful person this whole time, and we've been out for drinks often. Anyone would fall for you.
I've been in love with you too, all this time. That's why I've been asking you out for drink.
So, that's why? But wait, didn't you invite me out when we started at the company together? Did you fall for me then?
Not quite. I'm not sure if you remember, or maybe you just didn't recognize me. But you helped me out on my 6th grade field trip.
Seriously? That long ago?
Yeah. After we got there, I got separated from my group and I was lost and alone. Another school from the next town over was also there for their field trip, and one of their students helped me out. That was you.
I do remember that day. There was a young girl crying alone, so I had her join my group in seeing the area. I had no clue that she and Makoto were the same person, though. But if you were from that school, wouldn't we have gone to the same junior high?
I ended up going to a private school instead, so I couldn't be in the same school as you. But I had friends in your grade, so I got to see pictures of you and could learn how you were doing. When we joined this company at the same time, I thought that it must have been destiny.
I see. And she said all that so easily. I'm a lot more worried about her now. I guess us meeting again would seem like destiny, wouldn't it? While I did get bad vibes from how far gone she is in this, she's attractive and a great person overall, so I turned a blind eye for now.
Yep. So I learned to mind my appearance as I got older, and so I could go after you.
So the prettiest woman at work only ever invited me out for drinks because she had this huge crush on me, not because I was the only person who joined the company at the same time as her. It's so obvious looking back now, but she's so popular at work that I wouldn't have considered it. I'm sorry I never noticed. I'll do everything I can to make you happy.
It's okay. I'm just happy we can start going out for real now. I'm so glad I can be with someone as kind as you, Kato.
That means a lot to me. I really was happy to hear that from her. And so I also decided to let go of the more problematic things that happened earlier. As for what happened after that, between Mom's own kindness and Makoto's desires, Makoto moved in with us. As soon as there was a free day, she brought her belongings over. It looked like she was ready for us to be living together. Chi also seemed to warm up to Makoto, so they got along just fine. Although when Sis came back to pick up Chi, she was crying the whole way out. Sis would come over more often a month later, bringing Chi along to play with us. Seems like Chi really enjoys being with me. She's also simply adorable around Makoto, Chi being the little cupid who brought us together. Seems like Chi and Sis are still figuring things out between themselves, but they're living happily as a family too.
I marked all the parts I want you to fix.
Thank you. I, Haruta Machi, work at a publishing house. Maybe because it's my only 2nd year here, but every day I'm getting in trouble. Wow, she even wrote editing notes for the smallest details. Yikes! Look at all those notes! Yeah, it seems like I didn't do too good on the detail sections. No, I think Kuroda is just too detail-oriented. I also look over those documents, but I didn't think there was that much to fix. Yeah, you might be right. But I think it's good that she's hard on me now. I'm still a newbie. Well, if that's how you feel, I guess you're right. Good luck. Thank you. And you guys do make a good team. She's always helping me out. I haven't been able to do anything for her. I don't know about that. Kurita is only hard on you. Yeah, you're right. Rina Kurita. She's 2 years older than me and is good at her job. I really look up to her. She is only hard on me. Does she hate me? No, I probably just suck at my job more than everyone else, so she has to be hard on me. I need to work hard so she'll acknowledge me. I decided to focus so Kurita would acknowledge me, but 2 days later, why am I doing this?
Why are you complaining? You have the day off and you are bored.
I was studying for a certification that would be useful for my job.
Wow, you're really motivated.
This is Miki Amachi. She's my older sister and is very free-spirited. She suddenly called me on my day off and told me to come pick her up in an hour. Well, yeah, that's why I didn't want you to bother me.
What was I supposed to do? I was going to have my husband drive me to my pregnancy checkup, but he got a cold.
Is that why you called me? I can't complain now. Next time, I would prefer if you would tell me why you're telling me to come get you.
Okay, I will.
Be careful, there's a slope here.
Hey, I didn't know you were such a gentleman. Are you always like this with your girlfriend?
I told you I don't have a girlfriend.
Oh, sorry. That was insensitive of me.
Please don't say sorry about that. It makes me seem so sad and lonely. I'm not being nice for you. I'm doing it for my niece inside your belly.
Okay, thanks. I'll call you once I'm done.
Okay, I'll go kill some time around here.
Is that Amachi? And isn't the woman next to him pregnant? So, Amachi was married. He didn't wear a wedding ring, so I thought he wasn't married. I've liked him for so long, and now it's all over before it even began.
The next day. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
I feel like she's a little down. And I feel like something else is wrong. Hey, senpai! What are you wearing?
What am I wearing? I'm just wearing what I usually wear.
Yeah, your talk is the same, but you're wearing sweatpants.
Oh, you're right.
You're not seeing any clients today, are you? If you're just working at the office today, I don't think your clothes will be a problem.
Yeah, okay.
I guess even the perfect senpai has some off days. But senpai's slump wasn't over yet. Senpai, aren't we using those documents in the presentation later today?
Right. I shredded the wrong documents.
Senpai, are you okay? Are you not feeling well or something?
No, I'm fine.
But you're drinking hot water. You never do that. You always drink cocoa.
Oh, I was thinking this cocoa didn't taste right. I guess I forgot to put in the cocoa powder.
I knew it. Something is obviously wrong. But she says she feels fine. Maybe something happened in her private life. Senpai, would you like to go get something to eat?
Huh? This is the first time you've been the one to invite me.
Oh, I guess so. I'm worried. Something is obviously wrong. I don't know if I can help her, but I have to try.
This would have made me happy if you had asked me out sooner.
Oh, sorry. What did you just say?
Nothing. I don't want anyone to think we're having an affair, so no, I'm going home now.
Oh, okay. Sorry I asked. An affair? Oh, I guess Senpai has a boyfriend. She is this gorgeous and hardworking. There's no way she would be single. I only invited her to cheer her up, but now I know something I didn't want to. Even if she was single, there's no way she would go out with a guy like me. I shouldn't be so upset by this. Now I'm feeling down. I guess I'll go home. I could just finish this tomorrow. Wow, it is pouring rain. I have a folding umbrella, but with this much rain I'm still gonna get wet. But I guess getting a little wet is fine. Huh? Why is that person walking without an umbrella in this rain? Huh? Senpai? Why don't you have an umbrella?
Oh, Amachi. I didn't bring one today. Don't worry about it.
Of course I'll worry. If you don't have an umbrella, you can run to the station or something. You're soaking. You'll get a cold.
I don't care if I get wet. I don't have anyone in my life to worry if I do anyways.
Huh? Don't you have a boyfriend? He'll be worried.
Boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend.
What? Then why was she talking about an affair this morning? Sorry, I guess I made a mistake. But I live close to here, so please come to my house. I can lend you a towel and an umbrella.
No, I don't want to do that.
Oh, right. Sorry. Maybe an umbrella would be okay, but of course you wouldn't want to use my towel.
No, I do.
Huh? What did you just say?
Nothing! And don't try to do me any more favors. There's no way I would go to a married man's house.
Wait, married?
That's right. You're married and your wife's pregnant, right? But you're trying to be all nice to a single older woman. You're awful.
No, I'm not married. Oh, and I also don't have any kids, of course.
But you went to the hospital with a pregnant woman.
Oh, that. That was my older sister.
Your older sister?
Yeah, my sister's husband was busy with work, so I took her to a hospital in my car.
Really? That was a huge misunderstanding.
Senpai, your face is bright red. Maybe you've already caught a cold.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Like I said, of course I'm going to worry. I'll lend you a towel, so please come to my house.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, let's hurry. Here, my umbrella is small, but you could get under it too.
It's like an ayagasa.
It's like an ayagasa.
Wait, did I just say that out loud?
No, I was just saying what I thought. But you thought the same thing?
No! It's cold. Let's go.
Senpai's so cute when she's embarrassed too. Senpai, I have a dryer, but it'll take some time to dry your clothes, so you could take a shower first.
No, that's too much. That's okay.
Don't worry about it. I'll get some other clothes for you while yours are drying.
Okay. Thanks.
And Senpai came back from the bathroom in about 30 minutes.
Thanks for the clothes and the shower.
Sure. Wait, why are you standing outside the door?
I don't have any makeup on.
Of course you don't. You took a shower.
Yeah, but I'm also dressed differently than usual.
Come on, that doesn't bother me.
Okay, then I'm coming in, but don't laugh at me.
She looks cute.
Say something.
Sorry, you were so cute I was stunned. I didn't realize why I gave those clothes to her, but it's like a karishatsu.
What do you mean cute? I'm older than you.
Sorry, I accidentally said what I really thought.
What you really thought?
Yeah, you really are cute.
Please don't be so direct with me.
But you told me to say something.
Sorry, that was my bad. Just don't say anything more.
Oh, okay. And we fell silent for a while.
So I know that you're not married, but am I also right in thinking you're not dating anyone?
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay. What kind of girl is your type?
Someone who's normally pretty and mature, but is sometimes careless and cute.
I see.
I'm pretty much asking her out. I wonder if she understood that.
I don't think there are many girls like that.
Oh, she didn't understand. You're right. I haven't met anyone besides her like that.
What? So you already know somebody like that?
Yes. She's right in front of me.
Does she work at our company?
Yeah.
What? Who is it?
Maybe I'll just tell her it's her and ask her out for real. Senpai, actually...
Wait, please. If I figure out who it is, I might wimp out, so let me say this first. I was really upset when I thought you were married and you had a kid.
So that's why you're acting weird.
Yeah, because if you were already married and about to have a kid, I would have no choice but to give up.
Huh?
Don't say, huh? I've liked you ever since you joined the company. It seems like your type is my polar opposite, but if you're not dating her, I still have a chance with you, right?
Wait! Please wait a second! So you don't hate me?
Wait, how and why did you think that I hate you?
At work, you're always only hard on me.
But that's because I was feeling nervous around you or whatever. You always make sure to never make the same mistake twice, right?
Yeah, I always try to do that.
You look so cute doing that. I just couldn't help but be hard on you. Anyways, I'll be trying to get you to like me from now on, so you better prepare yourself.
But the person I like is you, Senpai.
What? But I'm totally different than your type.
No, the type I just told you about fits your description perfectly.
But I don't think I'm cute.
Just look at yourself now. You are super cute.
Wait, don't say I'm cute. I'm not used to it.
Fine, I'll just say it sometimes. I've always liked the you that works hard and is a cool senpai. But now that I've gotten to know your cute side, I like you even more. If you're okay with a guy like me, please go out with me.
Yes, please be my boyfriend. This is a little embarrassing.
Yeah. Senpai, you can't make those faces at work, okay? You'll be even more popular.
Don't worry, I won't make this face with anyone but you.
That's okay then. But I feel like I'm the one who's going to accidentally spill our secret at work. I need to be careful and not let anything slip.
Hey, since we're going out, please call me by my name when we're together, not senpai.
But if I accidentally call you by your name at work, that'll be bad. It's probably better that I keep calling you senpai.
No, call me Reno.
Reno senpai.
Don't add the senpai.
Okay, Reno.
Yeah, that's much better. So, call me that at home. Okay, Haruta?
Yeah, I will, Reno. I'm sure I'll have a great time from now on with the hardworking but secretly cute Reno. 3 months later, it's been a while since I started dating Reno, but I still need to be careful. Hey, where are my chopsticks? Did Reno forget to clean my chopsticks? There's some extra ones in the kitchen. I guess I'll go get some.
Sorry, Haruta. I had your chopsticks.
Oh!
What? You two are dating? And you're already living together?
No, Reno just spent the night last night, so she made me lunch. And everyone found out about us dating. And people asked me down to every detail how I got Reno to date me. A few months later, Stacy, Reno, and I came to have the same last name.
My name is Yosuke Tanaka. I'm an office worker and my hobby is to play futsal. I haven't been getting much exercise lately and overexerted myself. I was in the hospital because of an injury. I guess things don't work out like when I was a student. I played futsal after a long period of blank and ended up breaking my left leg. On top of that, I fell in a funny position so that my right arm also got fractured. I hear that a different nurse will be in charge of me from today. I hope it won't be a scary person since I also have to do rehabilitation.
Mr. Tanaka? Good morning. I will be in charge of you from today. I'm Sato.
I was taken back by an unexpectedly young and beautiful nurse. Nice to meet you. My name's Tanaka. You both have very common last names, huh?
Yes, I'm often told that. But your first name is not so common, is it? You are Mr. Yosuke Tanaka.
That's right. How about you?
Kyoko. My name is Kyoko Sato.
Kyoto Sato.
Yosuke Tanaka?
I'm sorry this may be rude, but your name is the same as my ex-girlfriend from my high school days.
What a coincidence! My boyfriend from high school also had the same name as yours.
Oh, it's you, Kyoko.
Oh, Yosuke?
What are you doing here?
I work here.
I'm a patient.
Oh, wow, it really is Yosuke. Did you gain weight?
Well, it's not surprising that I would look fatter compared to when I used to play football regularly. These days, work has been busy, so I haven't been getting much exercise.
I see. I lost some weight because I'm busy.
Working as a nurse must be a tough job.
There are many kinds of patients, but if it's you, Yosuke, I'm relieved.
I'm a patient, so please take care of me well.
Hey, no worries. I will be helping you with your rehabilitation very closely. So I'll see you later. If there is anything you need, please just use the nurse call.
Oh, okay. Strange. Kyoko got fed up with me, so she broke up with me. It shouldn't be such a peaceful re-encounter like that. It was in our last year in high school. Because of where we were going after graduation, we were forced to have a long-distance relationship and we were forced to talk about our future. But I could not tell Kyoto that it doesn't matter if it's a long-distance relationship, we will always be together.
Why won't you say that you want to be with me?
Because I also want to be with you, of course. I was feeling weak-minded because it would be the first time that I would move away from my hometown to begin a new life. Because of such miscommunications, we graduated without exchanging proper words and eventually stopped making any contact with each other. If it was in the beginning stage of our relationship, I wouldn't have hesitated since I would have felt confident that we could get through anything. Since it had already been more than a year into our relationship, I was looking at things objectively, but in a negative way. Now that I think about it, Kyoko must have also been anxious. She must have been waiting for me to say, "We will be together no matter what." But I was too scared and couldn't do anything. It wouldn't be strange if she doesn't like me. But since I'm a patient and I guess she is doing her work as a professional, she probably hasn't forgiven me.
Mr. Tanaka, it's time for lunch.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. Hospital food is not bad.
Oh, Mr. Tanaka, I'm sorry not to have noticed. I suppose it would be difficult to eat if your right hand is not working well. Please open your mouth.
You don't need to do that. I can use my left hand.
That's no good. If you move your body in a strange way, you could make your injury worse. Mr. Tanaka, don't hesitate.
Oh, okay.
How is it? Our hospital food is known to taste pretty good.
Yeah, it's tasty. This is somehow very embarrassing.
Yosuke,
Her attitude suddenly changed from that of a nurse to who I know from the past.
aren't you embarrassed to be fed by me?
Of course I'm not embarrassed.
Hey, I guess so. To be fed by me is no longer a big deal now, is it?
That's right. Don't have any strange thoughts.
But then again, it's been a while, so you sure that you don't feel a bit shy about it? This is going to continue every day for a while, so you better get used to it now.
I told you that I'm not embarrassed.
Even if I'm this close to you?
Now that she is even closer to me, Kyoko does have a good figure.
Alrighty, enough fooling around for now. You're not hospitalized because you're sick, so I'm sure you get hungry, right? Don't feel embarrassed. Make sure to eat well.
I understand. I'm not embarrassed about it, though.
That strong character of yours hasn't changed.
The meal is finally over. I'm glad that this is almost a single room. This room is for 3 people, but fortunately, there were no other patients at the moment. It would be embarrassing if other people saw me. I hope that no new patients would come in until I'm discharged.
Ah, Mr. Tanaka, hello!
Oh, it's already mealtime?
No, it's time for your rehabilitation.
Oh, I see.
This is your first day, so you can take things easy, alright?
This is harder than I thought. My leg doesn't move well. But I don't want to show Kyoko my miserable self. Why am I having such thoughts as if we were still together? Kyoko is no longer my girlfriend.
It seems like it's tough on you, so I'll support you a bit more closely.
Very close.
Anything the matter?
Kyoko? She surely knows what she's doing.
So please lean on me more now. A little bit more. You can do it.
She's so close. She smells good. It's somehow nostalgic. When I had no club activities, I'll spend time after school with Kyoko. No, I need to stop thinking about the past and do my rehab seriously.
Mr. Tanaka, you seem a little feverish. Oh, did you feel nervous because I got too close to you?
No way! I'm an adult, so this is fine.
Yosuke, can it be that the last time you dated anyone was me?
Stop asking such questions to a patient, huh? After all, I'm already 25, I'm an adult, and of course, many things happened after we broke up. Although, as Kyoko said, I haven't dated anyone except for Kyoko. Because I couldn't get over Kyoko after graduating. Even though I had several chances to date someone in university, I didn't.
I see.
Hey, why are you getting even closer to me?
I thought that it was not only your leg that needs rehabilitating. Yosuke, you want me to be kind of like a girlfriend would, right? I'm not a doctor, so I can help you cure your injury, but I can support you mentally.
Hey, you don't need to do that much for me. After all, if she acted as if she were my girlfriend, my mental wound would just get worse. Unless she ends up liking me again. Could this perhaps be a form of revenge on Kyoko's part? By acting like a kind person, I'll be completely caught off guard, and when I'm to be discharged from the hospital, I'll not be able to live without Kyoko. What a scary thing she is planning!
Hey, the patient that you are in charge of. Oh, do you mean Mr. Tanaka? Yes, I saw you come back from the rehab room today, but you guys seemed very friendly with each other. Oh, we actually used to date when we were in high school. See, it was her ex-boyfriend. I win! Oh, I lost. Hey, what's going on? We were making a bet. That's right. We were making a bet on your relationship with Mr. Tanaka. I thought that you were trying to get your hand on Mr. Tanaka because I thought that would be more entertaining. Hey, could you not play around with people like that? Don't mind us. It's good to keep ourselves awake for our night shift. Thanks to this, I can now understand why you keep on refusing to attend matchmaking parties. Right. You didn't show any interest even when we said that there would be handsome doctors from Kanon General Hospital attending the party. You really had your mind set for him. Wait, you make it sound like I still have feelings for Yosuke. Don't you? No, I haven't met him since we separated in high school. It would be strange if I would still like him, no? So you say, but you have a romantic side to your character. I wouldn't be surprising if you say that you still like him even after the separation. The way you look at Mr. Tanaka is not how you would look at a patient. Oh, so what's really going on? Just come out with it. Oh, there goes the nurse call. I'll go see what's up. Wow, what am I doing? That was such a stupid lie. It's obviously very suspicious if I escape at such a moment. If I go back again soon, they will probably make fun of me. It would be a lie if I were to say that I didn't think about Yosuke at all until now. But the reason why I have no boyfriend is not because I still have feelings for Yosuke. I broke up with Yosuke right before graduation. We both had separate plans after graduation. Yosuke were to go to university, and I to a nursing school. It would be a long-distance relationship. But Yosuke did not promise that we would remain a couple. But now that I think about it, it was nonsense to have broken up with him just because I didn't get to hear those words I wanted. Yosuke was a high school student, and it would have been normal for him to have felt anxious about a long-distance relationship. Even now, when I'm an adult, there are many things I'm anxious about regarding the future. The fact that I'm having these thoughts must mean that I'm regretting the breakup. I don't enjoy this. I guess what those two nurses said to me must be making me have these thoughts. Yosuke, what are you doing here?
I just went to the bathroom. Oh, should I have not gone to the bathroom alone at night?
There is no rule like that.
Oh, good. Then good luck with your night shift.
Oh, Yosuke,
What?
I'll help you to your room.
I think it might make it harder to walk, actually.
Hey, I am offering my help, so don't complain. What? Why are you suddenly laughing?
No, I just remembered how we had something like this in the past as well.
When we were in our third year of high school, right?
Right, I had an accident and had a fractured leg. It wasn't such a bad injury like this time, but I still had to use canes. You supported me like this.
Yes, I remember. I remember how you tried to feel my breast in secret.
Oh, well, I was a kid back then. But my heart beats wildly when Kyoko is this close to me, so things haven't changed.
I think that's probably...
Kyoko?
The reason why I thought of becoming a nurse was because of the time when you got injured. You were working hard in your soccer club, but since I was only a manager, I was doing random things or just cheering on. It had bothered me that I wasn't able to be in the same place that you were.
I remember that you were doing soccer when you were in junior high. I heard that you were a good player from someone you went to your junior high school. But you quit soccer in high school.
Our school didn't have a girls' soccer club. I also thought that continuing to be the sporty type in high school wasn't really my thing. See, I wanted to fall in love and things like that. But when I fell in love with someone, I then got nostalgic about the time when I used to be an athlete. When you were out there in the field, I didn't feel good just cheering you from the side. That's why, when I was able to find something that suited me, I was happy. Okay, we're here.
Sorry, I know you have a lot of work to do.
But this is my work.
But weren't you in the corridor because another patient had called for you? With the nurse call?
Oh, that.
What?
Never mind. It's late, so get to bed.
What is it? You sound like my mom.
That's right. The reason I had decided to become a nurse was because of Yosuke's injury. I'd forgotten about it since I'd been busy lately. Perhaps it's destiny that we met again by coincidence due to Yosuke's injury. This is totally what a romantic girl would think of. Good morning, Yosuke. How's your leg?
My leg's fine. That's the first that you aren't acting like a nurse today.
Oh, sorry. I somehow got used to you being in this hospital. Or would you prefer that you be looked after by me as a nurse?
I didn't come here to play around.
I think it's fine to take it easy. When you just entered the hospital, you seemed nervous and scared.
Yeah, I felt bad for taking time off work. I felt bad that others were working hard while I was taking a rest.
But the fact that you would get injured from playing futsal during your holiday means that you are working very hard at your work on a regular basis, right?
Since I joined the company after graduation, I don't remember taking any real holiday.
Yosuke has completely become a slave to your company.
Don't say a company slave. But as you say, I'm glad that I have some time to rest.
That's right. Those thoughts are good. You need to think things positively in any situation.
You're right. After that, the period of my hospitalization went by productively. When Kyoko was with me, I almost forget that this is a hospital. It almost feels like I'm reliving my student days. The strangely fulfilling days ended abruptly. Mr. Tanaka, congratulations! You can be discharged the day after tomorrow. What? Although I was told that I no longer needed to be hospitalized since my injury had healed to that extent, for some reason I felt more confused than happy. What is going on? I can finally say goodbye to this inconvenient body. Why is it that I feel like I don't want to leave this hospital life? But I knew, of course, why I felt this way. It was because of Kyoko.
Yosuke, lunchtime!
Oh,
I heard. You are being discharged the day after tomorrow, right?
that's right.
That's good. Congratulations. I'm glad that we were able to meet, even though it was for a short while.
Already a goodbye? I'm not being discharged today. I still have 2 days.
I'll be in charge of another patient from tomorrow. So today is the last day that I am your nurse.
Oh.
So, eat well.
What, you're already going?
Your right leg is already healed, right? I don't need to feed you anymore. Also, there are many patients now, so I'm busy. That was close. If I had stayed there a little longer, I wouldn't have been able to leave for sure. Yosuke has his own life, so I can't be selfish. I once broke up with him on my account, so I can't change his course of life again. The time I had spent with Yosuke was fun. If I had not broken up with him during high school, I could have spent such time with him much more. Suddenly, I felt much regret.
So, she was being nice to me because she was my nurse. I'm already an adult. I shouldn't misunderstand when someone of the opposite gender is nice to me. That would be embarrassing. It was a nice change of things. That's enough. No way! When I imagined a life without Kyoko, I felt as if a part of my body would be taken away from me and I felt fear. I don't want to regret this again by making ambiguous answers like when I was in high school. This time, I need to tell Kyoko that I want to be together with her and clearly, regardless of what her answer may be. As an adult, I wanted to tell her my true feelings honestly. Kyoko!
Huh? What? Yosuke? Why aren't you using crutches? You are very close to being discharged. What are you going to do if it gets worse?
That is not a problem. Listen, I like you, Kyoko.
Yosuke!
There were people around us, but I didn't stop. I want us to try again. A wounded heart can only be healed by you, Kyoko. Man, was that a little too much? I was prepared for a reaction of disgust. She laughed. Oh, I'm finished for good.
No, Yosuke, I'm happy.
Happy?
I was actually also wounded mentally. Only you can heal it.
Kyoko,
That's why I think we should heal ourselves together.
this is how we came to be together after 7 years.
I hope we can make a good restart together.
Yes, I'll make you happy, Kyoko, this time. To think that my injury was healed and had a girlfriend made me almost like a hospital for the first time. Kyoko and I are both busy, so we don't have many chances to meet directly. But I will keep on loving Kyoko, and I plan to get married to her. I don't want to repeat what happened in high school.
Where are you taking me today?
It was a restaurant I've reserved. Compared to the anxiety I felt as to whether the marriage proposal would go well, my love for Kyoko was stronger, and I no longer had any doubt regarding our future together.
So sleepy.
You didn't sleep during the flight? My name's Terunobu Okamoto, and I got hired at a company a year ago managing leisure hotels and other lodging services. I'm abroad with my coworker Kirika Uno to inspect one such hotel.
I slept a little, but it wasn't much. I'm jealous that you can rest so easily in an airplane.
Yeah, I guess.
And you always seem to sleep so peacefully. How do you do it?
That's how it looks, huh? It's just how I normally sleep, so I couldn't really tell you. On that note, it's probably because I sleep too much. But you don't look like you've slept at all.
Yeah, I decided I wouldn't sleep until you woke up.
What? Why?
I didn't want you to hear me snoring or anything.
I wouldn't mind. If you're tired, you should take care of yourself and get your rest. Don't worry about me.
Dense, aren't you? Is that Terunobu?
Oh, it is! Fancy seeing him here! Naomi, Shusuke, you're here too. Can't believe I'm running into them after I've just gotten over her. Naomi Toyokura was a coworker at my previous company. And my ex-girlfriend. It happened a year ago.
Were you waiting long?
Nope, it's all good. She and I had been dating for about a year. With respect for her wishes, I promised to keep our relationship a secret from everyone else in the company. I thought it'd be fine as long as we were going out, but looking back on it, I should have realized things sooner. Naomi, it's been a year since we've started dating, so I have a present for you.
Really? Oh, thank you. Can I open it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wow! This is the bag I said I wanted!
Yeah, I thought it'd be better to get something I know you want than to pick something out on my own.
I agree. I'm much happier with this. As I thought I was right to wait until today.
What do you mean? What's up, Terunobu? Shusuke? What are you doing here?
I got my present, so feel free to tell him.
Nice. To be honest with you, Naomi and I have been dating since last month. What kind of joke is this? Surely you can see that we're about to eat together. She's going out with me. Oh, I know that. And that you're celebrating your anniversary today, too. So I'm telling you now, Naomi said she wanted to get an expensive gift before breaking up with you. Naomi, what's going on?
It's just as he said. I'm going out with Shusuke and breaking up with you.
But why? Are you unhappy with me?
You're so serious and boring, and Shusuke's much better looking.
And that's how it is. Too bad, Terunobu. But
By the way, I'm keeping the bag. My payoff for dating such a bore this past year.
after a year, my girlfriend dumped me like I was trash. But that wasn't all. The next day, hey Terunobu, is the rumor true? Huh? What rumor? They're saying you've been following Naomi around even though she's taken. And you two won't even dating. That's what her boyfriend's been saying. What the heck? I was going out with her for an entire year! Whoa, what kind of excuse is that? There hasn't even been a whisper of you going out with her all year. You sure you're not deluding yourself? No matter who I talked to, no one at the company would believe me. I even got warnings from my boss to stop doing weird things to Naomi. Terunobu, things have been pretty rough for you, huh? Shusuke, Was it you who spread those rumors, or was it Naomi? Funny you should ask. Word got around really fast thanks to the both of us. There's no place for you here anymore. You may as well quit at this point. I'll be sure to make Naomi happy. There was nothing I could do, so I turned in my resignation to get away from the company. I quickly found a good company to hire me, and was able to leave my painful past behind. Imagine running into you here! Naomi and I are here to vacation in Guam. What are you doing? Working? That's right. I have a lot of business trips that take me abroad.
For real? They must work you to the bone.
It pays well, though, so it's not as bad as it sounds. Yeah, I bet it's still less than what we're paid, so I hope you don't burn out. By the way, you find yourself a new girl after Naomi dumped you?
Could it be that messy girl next to you?
She's my senior at work. Make fun of me all you want, but don't bring her into this. Wow, it's rare to see you get this mad.
Teranobu, please calm down.
But they're insulting you!
We just got off the plane. My hair's untidy and I don't have my contacts in. I do look messy. As we're here for work, we must be off. Let's go, Teranobu. Aw, are you running away, Miss Messy? Correct. It's a waste of time talking to people who just can't understand.
I'm sorry, Kirika. They even talked down to you because of me.
About my appearance, you mean? Like I said, it's the truth. I'm not upset, but I'm grateful that you stood up for me. Thank you. I'm going to put on some makeup. I'll be right back.
Kirika went to the restroom to do her makeup and came back in her usual work mode. While I was waiting for her, I was still irritated that Shusuke and Naomi made fun of Kirika. But my head cooled off in the taxi, and we made our way to the hotel. Hours later, the place is well cleaned and taken care of. Please, keep it in this condition. Thank you very much. Oh, and while I'm here, may I have a look at the guest list? Of course. Here it is. Ah, I had a hunch, but they really are here. Well, this hotel is popular among Japanese travelers. Good thing I thought to check to avoid any unpleasant surprises. Speaking of... The heck? You're here too? So, we meet again. My company manages this hotel, so of course I'd be here to inspect the place. So your company is...
What's wrong, Shusuke?
What? You can't put two and two together? His company is our biggest rival! They've got the biggest slice of pie in hotel and resort management abroad!
You're kidding! So, his salary...
As I have to travel abroad frequently, my pay is about 1.5 times higher than before.
That much, huh? If I knew you'd make that much at a new job, I wouldn't date Shusuke, and I would have dumped you.
What did you just say?
Just kidding. More importantly, how the heck did you get in with such a big company? Dear guests, it is simply because Okamoto here is such a valued employee, nothing more. And who the heck are you? You should mind your own business. But we just met earlier today. Could it be that your memory is poor? Huh? What was that?
Wait, could you be that messy girl from before?
Oh, so it seems one of you remembers meeting me. You're kidding. You're that girl?
I can't believe they're the same person!
One and the same. Is there a problem with that?
No, nothing like that.
Hey, Shusuke, you were just ogling her, weren't you?
What? Of course not!
Ugh, liar. I know you're a sucker for pretty girls.
Wait, you know any guys who aren't into beautiful women?
Ugh! All men are awful.
You're one to talk. I saw you light up when you heard how much Teranobu was making at his new job.
No, I wasn't.
Pardon me. You're bothering the other guests, so please, continue your argument in your room. We don't need the warning. Naomi and Shusuke did go to their room, but their argument continued along the way.
Feeling better?
I do, although I couldn't believe we'd run into each other again so soon. That said, I'm glad they could acknowledge how beautiful you really are.
That's good. From my side, I'm glad they could understand you earn as much as you do because of how great you are. I held back because I didn't want to cause a scene, but I did get angry at the airport hearing them make fun of you, Teranobu.
Wait, really? You were so cool-headed, I never would have been able to tell.
Rather, you got angrier than I did, so I had to be the one to keep my cool.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess if one person gets riled up, the other has to stay level.
That's exactly right. At any rate, I don't think those two will be bothering us for a while, so let's get back to work.
Yeah, let's do that. Kirika and I continued to inspect the hotel, and we stayed there for the night after we finished. The next day... Good morning, Kirika.
You're up early. We're checking on another hotel, but there's still 30 minutes before we have to go.
I know, but I got everything ready since I was already up.
Good on you. Since I'm also ready, why don't we head out early?
Sounds good to me.
Hey, Teranobu!
Ugh, Naomi.
What's that for? We're both staying here, aren't we?
You have a point, so... What do you want?
Ouch, that's cold. Oh, and just so you know, Shuzuki and I broke up.
Huh? How'd that happen?
He's so mopey, you know? I just went out with him because he was good looking and made good money, but I got too carried away. Really, a guy who's more serious and down to earth would be better, right?
Dumping him after a year just like you did with me, huh? I swear, she tosses away men as easily as she would accessories.
So, want to go out with me again?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I realized my mistake. You might not be that attractive, but you're kind and you don't complain. A guy like you is so much better. Let's start over. Okamoto, we should go soon.
I'm sorry, but could you give me a minute?
Wait, are you?
Naomi, let me make this clear. I really did love you when we were dating before.
Well then.
But I don't love you anymore. I have a crush on someone else, so you're no longer in the picture. So I'm not going back to you no matter what. Please, don't talk to me again. Goodbye, Naomi.
Teranobu!
Sorry for making you wait, Uno. Let's go.
Right.
Without any word between us, Kirika and I went to the next hotel and inspected the place.
Good work today. Want to go out and eat since we finished early?
Sure, let's go. The two of us stopped to eat at a nearby restaurant. The food here's delicious.
We picked a good place to eat. Learning about all kinds of good restaurants is a nice perk of the job.
I agree.
By the way, I ran into your old coworker over breakfast. Shuzuki, wasn't it?
Oh no. Did anything happen?
We talked for a little, but nothing happened.
I'm glad to hear that.
Although he did tell me that he broke up with your ex, so he wanted to ask me out.
That's a lot more than nothing if you ask me. What did you tell him?
I turned him down, of course.
Well then. Phew. If he took Kirika, I don't think I could ever recover from that.
Well, obviously, he's not my type at all. Not to mention how he talked to you yesterday.
I see. Since you brought it up, what's your type?
Someone who works hard and looks adorable while they're sleeping.
That's pretty specific.
I guess so. What about you?
I'd say someone who's focused and I can be comfortable with even when we're not talking. Someone like you, honestly, Kirika.
I think I know what you mean. So you turned that girl down earlier because she's not your type?
Well, in her case, it was as simple as not wanting to go out with her. I mean, she dumped me in a terrible way before, and she made fun of you on top of making fun of me. Who'd want to date a girl like that?
But she's so pretty. I think most guys would say yes if a girl like her asked them out.
Maybe, but like I said earlier, I'm completely attracted to someone. I have no reason to say yes to anyone else.
So that's what it was. You have a crush on someone, huh?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I do. So, Kirika, we have tomorrow off, right?
Right, we do.
Will you go on a date with me?
A date?
To be honest, I've wanted to ask you for a while, but we haven't had much time off.
Terunobu, you said you had a crush on someone, and now you've asked me out on a date. That's practically a confession, isn't it?
Yeah, that's how it is. No way, huh?
No, I don't mind.
So is that a yes?
I guess so. But it's not like I had any reason to say no to begin with.
I think I must be tired from being self-conscious. Could I try this again?
Go ahead.
When I joined our company, I was still holding on to the pain of what Naomi did to me, and of quitting my last company. But I got to travel abroad with you, and could leave the past behind as I worked. I could finally let those painful feelings go thanks to that. We've spent a lot of time together, and even during the times when we didn't talk, it felt comfortable. I think it's one of your best points, Kirika. You have so many other points I haven't mentioned, but all in all, I'm in love with you. I'm still all over the place. Do you mind if I redo this while we're out tomorrow?
You don't have to. I got what you wanted to say.
Are you sure?
Remember how I said yesterday that I wouldn't fall asleep until you woke up?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, part of it is that I feel embarrassed if people watch me sleep. But more than that, I wanted to be awake so I could see you while you were sleeping. I also love the atmosphere between us when we're together, and I'd love to continue to be with you. If you'll have me, I'd like to go out with you.
Gladly.
Okay, let's decide where to go for our date tomorrow. It'll be our first date after all.
It's great that our first date gets to be in Guam.
I think so too. Let's come back next year to celebrate a year together.
Yeah, let's do that. The two of us continued flying here and there for work. We were busy, but we got married after a year. Back then, we had no idea we'd come back to Guam for our honeymoon.